Hey guys, what's up? Okay, so it's going to be our first online tournament in Puducherry. Need to add a friend over here. Need to add a certain person. So yeah, so we need to add a friend and then we start our matches. And with that, let's just see what team he has. It's a pretty interesting team with a couple of normal types, a masquerade, a golbat. So Excalibur pretty much counters most of them. Probably should go for Vermidam, Excavalier, and maybe Vermidam, Excavalier, and maybe Galvantula. That could be a pretty good team call. Or Vermidam, Excavalier, and score, not sure. But yeah, that should be a good team call. Yeah. So yeah, just waiting on my opponent. Let's see if he accepts, and then we shall begin our first match with it. Oh yeah, so we did get it. Okay, that's good. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is send him a gift. And he should be. All right, so we're ready. Oh, we need to actually check everyone's teams. I'm not sure if we did. Uh, I've sent a gift to Mr. Dracula Loki. He is my opponent for now. Again, just reviewing his team once again. He has a Zangoose with Shadow Claw, which could be pretty good. To be honest, my Bibarel could be a good counter for it. Escavalier I have, which can pretty much, it's a fighting type Pokemon, can beat 3 of his Pokemon. Then Masquerade is just an annoying nuisance, to be honest. I can actually go with Gliscott, to be honest. instead of Galvantula. So my Galvantula is quite walled by the Roselia, despite being a bucket. Because I don't really have. What bro? Ah, yeah, start. Oh, ऐसे पढ़ लिया. நீங்க group ஏன் bro? ஐயோ அதான் bro ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிட்டாங்களே. சொல்றீங்க. வெயிட் நான் மெசேஜ் பண்ணி கேட்குறேன் நான். ஒரு நிமிஷம் நான் மெசேஜ் பண்ணுவேன். Unfortunately, one of our friends has not been able to connect to the tournament. Perhaps he's a new player. By the looks of it, he does seem to be like a new player. So let's try again. Great. So we got a gift. That's good. Okay. Great. So now we just need to wait, and once I invite him, we can probably start. I just send him an invite just in case. Just to be safe. So now he has the this thing. Probably a safe bet is to go with the Cavalier lead. And the counter with the goal bat. And then go for so I can actually go between Galvantula, Bibarel, and Lescott, to be honest. So all three of them are really good. You know what? Let's just try like Galvantula because I like Galvantula. Alright, this could be your first game. So I did send him a invite, and now it's time to get underway. Just loading up some water. So once he accepts, we can probably start battling. He might be a new player, the way it looks, but yeah. Hopefully the stream is going well. No lags per se. So he's choosing his team finally, so we're going to be underway. It's pretty unfortunate. A few of our members didn't manage to join on time, which is really, really unfortunate. This is really sad because he's the one who actually pointed out the mistake in the team building process. So yeah, we are underway with our first match. We are against a Golbat, which is not a good thing for us. So we're going to switch out instantly to our Galvantula. Let's go try to farm him down. And we get to our discharge way before him. So he does block the first one. So he does switch out, which is really good. But unfortunately for him, we are the Thunder Electric type. So we do quite a good amount of damage. I want to see what CP is. He seems to be a bit lower than he actually does look like. Okay. So he is down both shields. So we are at advantage. I am going to maintain my Galvantula because it does counter the Golbat. But so just want to use one. Hopefully he doesn't get a stat boost, which he does not. I'm going to farm him down. And next person comes in is going to take a discharge to the face. And it's a Golbat, so he should be dead pretty much. And that's one dead Golbat. And one final Pokemon coming up right now. Let's see, it's going to be the Zangoose. And we are just going to switch out to our Escavalier, try to finish him off with the counters. That should be a pretty clean game number. Well, I mean, he does die with one discharge, so that makes sense. So, I'm going to wish him GG. And let's do rematch once again. This time I'm going to go with the same team. Perhaps I can lead off with Verbadam instead. Yeah, that should probably be good. So yeah, that's our first match for now. So this is now our second match, the rematch with Dracula. And this time he leads off with a Furret. It does have the pretty fast charging Brick Break, I believe, which is quite a good amount of damage. Okay, let's see how much damage we can absorb with our Brick Break. It is super effective, but that does peanuts. Oh, if you notice, his Furret is just 1352 CP, so probably one of the reasons why he is lagging behind. Definitely a first timer, most likely, but nonetheless, really happy that he's joining us. A bit of lag, he is switching out. I'm going to wait for it. Kind of went for the wrong move, but nonetheless, he is going to waste his shield most likely, which he does. We are going to farm him down because Roselia is indeed a poison type and it takes super effective damage from the confusions. And we should be easily able to farm him down. Razorleaf is a high damage fast move but a really bad move for charging energy. So we just want to wait for the last Pokemon, which is a Golbat, which is also weak to my Wormadam. As you can see, Confusion is a really strong move. It's a psychic type and really good against most of the meta in this tournament. So we should be quite a bit of lag, but some serious lag on my part, unfortunately. But we are able to get it through. Hopefully, it does not lag this much the rest of the tournament. But yeah. So he does use a move. You know what? I'm not going to use a shield. You know what? No shield in this match. We do have the Escavalier in the back, and he should be able to comfortably fast move the Furret down. So GG's well played. So I mean, as we know, it is his first time, but we got to applaud him. It is really good that he's actually joining for the online tournament, which we are really thankful for. I remember when I used to play for the very first time. and yeah, seeing him join is really good to see some new people joining in the Puducherry PvP scene. So I'm going to go with the same team, just going to switch it up a bit again. Put Escavalier here, and I1 Ragu. So we do have a favorable starting matchup because he is a normal type. I'm going to do some. He's going to switch out. We do have the advantage. As I said, probably Golbat is like the only counter for my Escavalier. I'm gonna try to spam and you know what? I'm just going to switch out. Ooh, the wrong switch, but okay. But a wrong switch over here. Was trying to go for the Momadan. So still not doing the best moves over here. Oof. So it was a CMP tie. He does manage to get me. You know what? I'm just going to use my shield, try to get the Rosalia off. Unfortunately, that Rosalia is pretty low CP, which is why he's getting destroyed by the rather weak Thunder move. So my Escavalier should be able to just farm down everyone else. But that lick is doing some good amount of damage. So not to be underestimated. Should probably give him the respect he deserves. We'll switch out to him. I'm not going to take any chances. We'll try to react. And that's pretty much GG. Well played. Thank you, Dracula, for playing. I know you lost, but hopefully you keep playing more and eventually get to love the whole PvP system. I remember losing my first few tournaments really badly, and I'm not really the best player now, even now, but I really like the whole PvP system. So yeah, thanks a lot for playing. GG. We're one win away from our 600 wins. GG, well played. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a screenshot of for news and I wonder where history is. I think it should be somewhere over here. Journal, yeah, here it is. Screen capture and share with the group. One, three, zero. So we need to go update in the main website. That one. I need to ask him to do it as well. Uh, I'll ask him to report the results. I did. So just waiting on for him to report as well. So yeah, that's pretty much the first match so far. The mistakes I made obviously was switching the wrong Pokemon in. So a part of me kind of underestimated him. I should have been more careful. Secondly, what else did I make a mistake with? Yeah, we were lagging a bit in between when I had my warm up, so that's not really the best thing. So our first round is over. I believe this is going to be a three round tournament, 4 round tournament. My bad. just inquiring my friends how they did. Meanwhile, we shall go and see. Let's see what other teams people have right now. Okay, nearby. Nice. Interesting. Fortunately, he isn't reporting, so I am not able to go on. So he's going to update that, and I need to see what teams the other opponents have brought. Yeah, I think you can see it here. Yeah. Okay, so now we can see what other people have brought. Gautam has a pretty good team come. He's got the Hippowdon, which is the dreaded Fire Fang, which can counter my Escavalier really badly. But his team does seem to be quite weak to Bibarel. So that's that. Obviously, going to bring the. That's one. Yeah, I think a good team comp against this team would probably be Bibarel, Escavalier, and possibly even Gliscor. That's pretty decent team comp. Krishna bro has brought a he's brought his Razor Leaf Throttle. He is not taking any chances. Freakness. Freakness has gone for a pretty good team as well. Pretty weak. 3 Pokemon weak to fighting. He does have the Escavalier. Escavalier is weak to my Gliscor. Yeah. I mean even yeah, Escavalier is pretty weak to my Gliscor. Where is Escavalier in the list? Just going through the matchups, trying to figure out what Pokemons to bring, what not to. So Escavalier is beaten by my Galvantula. No, or does it beat Galvantula? Yeah, it's beaten by Galvantula actually. That's surprisingly. So that's quite surprising indeed. The other matches still seem to be going on. So we have Freakness in. Endesican, he's also really good. Actually, the really good player who we think we're all sleeping on is most definitely Skipper Lugia. He is the former champion in the first season. I believe in the Jungle Cup and one more tournament as well. I think it's the Mirror Cup. Yeah. So he's one of the veteran players who's making his comeback now. So he has a pretty interesting team. He has a Shiftry, a really good Pokemon, Flygon. So about 4 of his Pokemons are weak to Drapion, surprisingly. So that's pretty cool. I think my Escavalier can do some good damage to his team. So probably Escavalier, Drapion. That's a pretty good team comp. So Escavalier and Drapion could be good. And then for the final one, could probably go for something like Gliscor or something. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have Satya7 joining us. So that's happening. Either ways, GG's, and waiting on for the next round of the tournament. Hope you all are having a great day. We're gonna try to play some music, try to get something going on. Unfortunately, I am streaming on my old laptop. Not trying to make any excuses, but that's not the most ideal setup to be trying to. So ready to fall all the way down to 40. Hopefully, things should be able to see. Hopefully, we don't have much problems and the stream goes on normally. nevertheless, we did. I do really like the meta for this tournament. It's really fun, and it's quite diverse, to be honest. Like if you look at most of these teams, actually, really different team comps. Yeah, pretty much all of them are different. I mean, this is pretty much why I like PvP. It's really fun, and you get to see a lot of Pokemon. And so we are awaiting our next opponent. Yep. So he did manage to update it. It's really good. Who else? So we know that Puducherry is what we counter him with. Sorry. Okay. So these are the results. The first round we have me winning against Dracula Loki. Gautam beats Isanir. That's how I'm pronouncing it. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Krishna beats Hot Chocolate. Freakness beats Beep Star Bolt. And Desikan beats Rahul Kalemati. And Skipurugia beats Harris. Pretty much expected results. So these are most probably the top 5 who you are watching right now. So the competition is only going to get more heated on from here on out. So yeah. So we're up against Vishnu again. And, this is going to be a pretty interesting match. Vishnu is a really good friend of mine. We actually train with each other, so it's kind of surprising and funny in a way that we're actually facing each other. So let's begin again. Next round. So let's see Vishnu's team. So Vishnu right now, he is running the as I told, the Barrel, the Skuntank, the Escavalier, Golbat, Alosmine, and Donphan. Donphan he has 2 counter users, so I'm probably not going to be using much of Drapion. My Galvantula is going to have a problem with Pilosmine. So yeah, I mean, like, I'm trying to figure out what the hell counter is. I just said Galvantula counters that as well as Gliscor. I think Gliscor is a really good. Yeah, Gliscor is a good Pokemon for sure. Counters most of its Pokemons. Bibarel, on the other hand, it's going to take. It's going to be screwed obviously by Escavalier. There's Roman Crash. Does Roman Crash do good against it? Roman Crash is not bad. It does do pretty good, but so for sure we're going to be having Gliscor, and definitely Bibarel is good, but he has 2 counter uses. So that's a problem. So if you want to counter the Escavalier, we have to go with the Escavalier of our own instance. You know what? Why not? Let's go with the Bibarel Wormadam combination. No, what about Gliscor here? Yeah, so Gliscor, Bibarel Wormadam. No, actually, I do need Escavalier. Actually, it's pretty good. So Gliscor, Escavalier. Gliscor, Escavalier, and Galvantula. That should be pretty good. Gliscor, Escavalier, Galvantula. So we are on to our next round, and I am going to be inviting our good friend Freakness. We have thought of a team. Yeah, let's see. Friends. Let's go with the friendship all the way down. As you can see, he is up there. We are best friends indeed. And yep, we're gonna have to switch our team around. Try to figure it out. So as you know, he does have the. What's a good safe start though? I think Escavalier. I have an inkling that he's going to start with Escavalier. I have a feeling he's going to do that. So you know what? Let's just try. So let's go with this, and yeah, I think that's going to be our team comp for now. Yeah, let's go with this one. So yeah, this is going to be pretty. It's not going to be easy. Most definitely not going to be easy. Hopefully, it does not lag. And even if it does lag, it's good because we're pretty good friends. So we can actually, if he lags on his part, I'm willing to redo again. So he is choosing his team. A lot of time, a lot of tension. It's really fun. Yeah. So we are underway, and as he predicted, he does bring the Escavalier first. So a good read on our part. They are going to go with the same thing. And he's going to bring out the. Oh boy! Why do I keep doing the wrong switch? I have no idea. But we might actually get him off guard. You know, we actually might catch him off guard. You might be like, what is he bringing? You know, like this is like the yeah, and we do catch him off guard. We do catch him off guard. Hopefully, we don't lag or he doesn't lag, because this is a really good. Yeah. We are going to do a shield because we could possibly get another shield. Yeah, he does have the drill run actually on this. This is really good. We actually do manage to catch him off guard. The energy ball, which I brought in just to act as a counter to ground types, that was really good. So he is going to shield this most definitely, because hopefully we get this discharge, and which we do. We do get a discharge off. So we are off to a great start so far, guys. And we do have two of us. Okay, so we don't get his. Unfortunately, we don't get that one. Gonna try to go with. And we do get the barrel out, for which we are going to bring out our own Escavalier. So that should be pretty much GG. I'm going to farm up and going to save it, because we do have our charge move up, and he has no shield, so we should be able to. Out comes this final Pokemon, which will do it quite easily and comfortably. I'm not going to spend too much time doing the bubbles, because it's pretty much guaranteed to die. A bit of an overkill, so nonetheless, GG was great. The first match, we did two good moves, one being the surprise switch, the other one being the lead prediction. So what we are going to do is run the same comp most likely, try to figure out what he's going to bring. He will most definitely bring his Frostbite, that's one of the strong Pokemon. And what if we lead with Galvantula? That could actually be a good way to start off. You know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lead off with Galvantula. I'm going to lead off with Galvantula this time. Super exciting stuff. Hopefully we do make it to the next round. But this is the deciding match right now, so let's see. Cool. That was intense, super intense. Yep. So we are up to our next match now. Let's see. And he starts again with the Escavalier. You know, Escavalier does lose to this thing, but he does have Drill Run, which is going to be a bit of nuisance. And I think he switched out to that one. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Oh, damn. I mean, so while that is the case, we are going to try to bring a nice cavalier. We'll try to farm him down. Most likely an avalanche. We'll try to farm it down a bit more than we need to. And once that is done, oh, it's a bulldoze. Okay. So he has 2 Pokemon with bulldoze. Interesting. And then we are going to try to use our aerial ace, try to get a shield off from him. Should be neutral damage to his team, most likely. He's most definitely going to shield this one. Should. I don't see reason why he shouldn't. And hopefully we get to one more aerial ace. So he does. And don't. We are going to let our Escavalier go down because it did do its job. I'm going to try to bring in our Tarantula. Unfortunately, a bit of lag over here. Hopefully, we get to our charge move. I'm going to switch out now and hopefully try to farm him down. Which he doesn't, and he brings out his barrel, which is going to do super effective damage. Going to be a bit of a problem. I'm going to have to try to oh wow, this is another bit of a problem here. So we do manage to get 2 off. We have to shield, unfortunately. Hopefully we do manage to get to it quicker. And now we farm, try to get him. We most likely won't kill him with this, but we should try. Yeah, we won't. Oh, this is actually going to be much more closer than I thought. Oh, we actually lied over there. And this actually might cost us. Yep. So we actually lagged over there and missed one auto attack. This could actually beat us right now. Yeah, that's quite unfortunate. Yeah. So GG, well played. Whew. Always a close match with him. Again, this is really down to who predicts the starting Pokemon the best. And so far, this match, unfortunately, the balance seems to have gotten the best out of us. So, yes, Cavalier is really good actually, not gonna lie. That's quite a predicament as to what I was taking, what I wasn't taking. So last time he used the Escavalier, the Barrel, and the Philosopher. 2 of which countered by all 3 of which are countered by Escavalier. The Tarantula is a bit of a pickle over here. How much 2 of them? What about Gliscor? Instead of Gliscor, we go with the Barrel. This could be a bit of a risky gamble actually. Let's see. This is actually a really risky gamble, but let's see how it goes. We have only 1 Pokemon to counter this Cavalier, so let's see. So, I mean, this is pretty fun, and I like a good gamble, and this is turned out to be the opposite of a good gamble. He is going to switch out to his Escavalier most likely. He does. We will try to get the Surf off. He does have that in the back. We are in a bit of a pickle right now. Yeah, we are pretty much screwed this match. Don't really know what Pokemon to bring out. Let's try. obviously going to shield this one. He does have the Donphan in the back, so I think this is going to be his match right now. Oh wow. Hopefully I didn't use my charge move. Let's see what Pokemon is going to bring out. We both don't have shields, and we do get to our energy ball, so he is going to be a pretty dead Donphan. The energy ball doing some wonders over here. And then we should probably be able to get to him. Unfortunately, we are lagging really badly, and we luckily do get to a discharge. Not sure. Oh wow, okay, so we missed a bubble as well, so not going to be excellent. Whatever it is. And just like that, our Galvantula managed to pull in clutch. Oh, that was so that was really good. Pretty damn close matches, if I say so myself. Whew, that was crazy. That was crazy, guys. That was really crazy. Man, that was intense, bro. That's not good for your heart in the long run. That was not good. The energy ball really was a pretty interesting pick, actually. Luckily, I kind of thought about it in the last second. One first one, one a second one, one lost second one, and one. This is just a practice tournament. This is nothing official per se. Thank you all for joining the stream so far. Hope you're enjoying it. We are right now we just completed our second round of the tournament. We beat our first two opponents. First Dracula, we won by 3-0, and Vishnu, that is Preakness, we beat him by 2-1. Really good PvP here. By the looks of it, to see the results, I think Gautam has beaten Navneet. Yeah, I mean I think that's what we do for now. And MS, I'm not sure who MS actually is. I think it's a near. So yeah. So yeah, how are you guys doing? Those who have joined the stream. So we have 2 more rounds to go through. We will be playing. We're not sure exactly who we're going to play, but Gautam is definitely one of the top participants in this tournament, for sure. So Isanir has beaten Dracula Loki. We still have the matches between Krishna and Skipper. Oh, Skipper Loki and Krishna has a pretty much a long time, or I mean not a rivalry, but pretty much 2 veterans of the Puducherry Pokemon Go community going at it against each other. So that's pretty interesting to see. Endesican indeed is a really close friend of and a colleague of Gautam. They seem to be knowing each other really well. Gautam means that. Let's see. So to see the remaining possible battlers when it comes to Gautam. So Gautam's team, he has 3 Pokemon weak to Escavalier. Not sure if Golbat is counted. Yeah, so Golbat is the one thing that can counter from Escavalier, which is what he has. Actually, even think I counter Wormadam as well. Yep, I counter Wormadam as well. But his Hippowdon and his Golbat is going to be pretty annoying. Which I think I can counter with Drapion. Yeah, I think Drapion should be a good pick for that. So Escavalier, Drapion, and then probably Gliscor, I guess. Gliscor should be. What else should I take apart from Gliscor? Bibarel is pretty good. Yeah, I should go Bibarel. He does not have a water type, I just realized that. So Bibarel, Escavalier, Bibarel, and most likely Drapion. Bibarel, Escavalier, in case I forget looking from. Probably throw write it down. And of course the central mod for us. So yeah, you can report you won actually because your opponent isn't there. So. Great. It's actually good to see a lot of new faces actually. Kind of breathes a new air to the whole tournament. So that's Gautam. When it comes to Krishna's team, obviously we decided that Drapion and what's the other one? Drapion beats 1, 3, 4. Escavalier obviously. So really good. These are good for what's our boy's name? Remote. Of course, again, this is just the trial cup. It's not the main tournament. So we know Gautam, and finally we have Krishna. So Krishna's team. Wow. Okay. Definitely Escavalier. I mean, like, look at that. Yeah, I mean, hot chocolate. Great, I think we finished most of them. The only one I think who is left is the Krishna versus Vinod. I think their match is going to be hey, thanks for checking out the stream, bro. It's nice to have you with us here. So I'm trying to figure out what the counters are for the my opponent teams. And, is Wormadam pretty good? I think so. But he does have a. I mean, Wormadam does pretty neutral damage to his whole team, so I think Wormadam is a good choice. So that's a pretty good choice. Obviously, Escavalier is going to be. Am I the only one who brought an Escavalier? I think so. Black Baron. That's me. Weakness. And surprisingly, Entasican hasn't brought his own Escavalier. I think he's saving it for the main tournament. I think that's one. I mean, the reason why I brought it here was to just practice with it and have a understanding of Pokemon. So yeah, we have that going on. the audio levels are good the whole stream. Yeah. Should be fine. But in case the audio levels, my voice is being masked with the music is too slow, do let me know. Figure out if stream is actually good. You want to check it out. Process. I think fine. Probably just reduce the volume a bit. I think we should be fine. Yeah, that should be fine. Still waiting on the results for Vinod, and wow, so Krishna managed to beat Vinod. So most likely it's going to be either Gautam or Krishna. But you can never be too sure. Never be too sure. Wow, that's crazy actually. That's really crazy. Absolutely insane. I'm having a lot of fun right now. But it's really nerve-wracking almost. I'm willing to bet Krishna's throttle is doing some work. You might probably just underestimate it actually. Krishna bro, anyway, yeah, he will be updating the group with the next matchup, so scary. So Mohammed does neutral damage to his team comp. I think he is putting the next this thing. Or not. Let's see. Yeah, it would. I mean, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. But yeah, I think we have 2 more rounds to go. That we have 12 participants. It's crazy actually. I think this is the highest number of participants we've ever got so far. It's okay, Krishna bro. He's got the yeah man. I mean, like Raycon is looking really good for his team. To be honest, I don't see anything counter. Maybe the table. Yeah, almost a similar team comp against Gautam, except instead of Wombadam we have the barrel. Because Raypion, the barrel is for 1, 2, that's pretty neutral damage. So also it's ground. He has 2 ground types. Result absolutely. I mean, the fact that we're just playing at home, it's like really convenient. Pretty much like playing all these online tournaments for other games. So it's really convenient, and it's quite nice. And you have access to your own Wi-Fi, so you have all these things going on for you. Not too bad. Okay, I think he is uploading the next result. One. So we're gonna wait for a while. Unfortunately, we apologize for. Okay. More. These are the participants right now. As you can see, the team at the top is mine, and right now true. Yeah, so PUBG is pretty much popular in India, and it is something which I mean, generally I feel this is a direction which Pokemon Go should go. But the whole concept of Pokemon Go is to go out and explore. So that's probably what's holding Niantic from imposing this kind of solution permanently. So I mean, it's good. At least let's just enjoy it while we can. And we are up against. Oh my lord, we are up against Krishna. What do you know? Oh my god. So we are up against my really close friend and someone who I've been battling right from the very first tournament by the name of Krishna, and we are up against Krishna now. So yeah, so just as we went through with Krishna, we were planning on probably going for the neutral damage Momentum. Escavalier is pretty good against his team, so is Drapion. So all we need to do is predict what he's going to take against me. In his eyes, most likely maybe Grottle looks pretty good. Yeah, I don't think he's going to bring his Alolan Raticate because it's just 1366 CP. So yeah. Just type in Krishna. I mean, there's a running gag where me and Krishna have faced off in every single tournament. There's not a single tournament we haven't faced each other. It's almost crazy to think about it. So, thinking like whatever he leads, Gligar is going to be a bit of a nuisance, so we do need the Drapion. Drapion, he doesn't exactly have a counter for Drapion, does he? He does not. He does have the thing with the Brick Break, but that's about the only thing. Why don't you just start off with Wormadam, to be honest? Yeah. Start off with Wormadam and go on from there. You know what? Just let's catch these Pokemon. Like, we haven't caught this Pokemon at all. Wow, our bad luck. Despawn. Most definitely not going to catch this one. Already have a lot of Totodiles with me. See, Krishna 3294, our best friend. Let's go with the battle. Again, the team which we're going to choose. So, for those who are tuned in, the rationale behind choosing the team is to choose what typing works well against him or works against the majority of his team. And Wormadam is a steel and bug type, so you don't really have a strong counter to it. He doesn't really have a strong ground type Pokemon to counter it, so it's a pretty safe start. So that's a good thing to start off with, lead off with. And apart from that, we even have we have Escavalier for the fighting type and finally Drapion. So I think we should be set. Yeah, I think we should be. So I think we have Gautam versus Vishnu, which is another great match, and Desikin versus Kippalugia. And then we have the newcomers who have joined, which is really good. So it's good to see them actually battling against each other, so they have more of a even playing field considering they're all new. So hopefully it's much more enjoyable for them to play, to be honest. And given that this is just the third round, so we have one more round to play. Yeah. So yeah, we're beginning our final match of the round. We have a great start with the Wormadam against the Wigglytuff. So that's really good catching the Wigglytuff. I'm going to try to farm him, not farm him down, try to get to the Iron Head before him. He will most likely get to his, Ice Beam. So him not switching on means either he does not have the for it, so he does switch out, and then we switch out to our very own Escavalier. We have the 4x damage against him. We're just gonna play it safe. Gonna shield this one in case it brings out the Wigglytuff again. But we get one Pokemon down, and I think that's pretty much that's worth it actually, to be honest. And he's gonna bring in his Wigglytuff most definitely. Oh, or he brings in the Grottle. Now this is something interesting. We do resist his Razor Leaf, and we do get his last shield. So I am most definitely not going to let my Escavalier go down. So as we predicted, his Grottle is going to be pretty much a key player in his team comp. Wow, to think that we are almost able to fully charge him down, that was crazy. That's probably the power of Escavalier. Wow, that's crazy. I'm gonna try to I think this is going to be a pretty comfortable win. And so we are correct in predicting that he does not have the Furret in the back. So the fact that he didn't switch out, because Furret has a fighting type move which can do pretty decent damage against Mamamada, but seeing that he does not have it, can't guarantee a win. GG bro, too much. So our first match is over. Okay, next match. I'm going to change my team. I'm not really interested in changing it. I don't think we even showed our Drapion, so that's pretty good. We have the element of surprise still working in our favor. This is revealing 2 Pokemon. Yeah, let's just look at his team again. Does Galvantula do well? Not really. I mean, not really good against the Grottle and the Gligar, because both of them are part ground types, so not really the best ones to go against. Apart from that, I think he'll be fine. I am willing to bet that he's going to bring his Furret now. Not sure why he brought out his Wigglytuff, so he's going to probably switch it out for the Furret. And if he does bring it out, probably going to start off with the Escavalier this time. I think that should be the right way. Start off with the Escavalier. Keep Wormadam in the back. Actually, you know what? Keep Drapion in the back. Keep Drapion in the back for the counter pick, and then let's go back. So that's good. So yeah. So for those of you who are joining the stream now, thank you for joining. We are right now in the third round, and I am with my second match. We did manage to win the first match. Managed to win the first match, and yeah, the tournament is going really well for us so far. But I mean, after a great second round, I'm looking forward to a comeback performance by Krishna. We can never underestimate these players. They are all really good players, and sometimes it comes down to the last bit of lag, or it comes down purely to mechanics. Pretty much. So the first match is also over between Skipalugia and Endasican. We are right now waiting for Krishna to come. He did say he needs a minute, which we will give him. He does have the Furret, the Alolan Raticate. He has the Grottle, the Wigglytuff. The Gligar, and then one more Pokemon, the Girafarig. Now the Girafarig is something that's really interesting. Yeah. So he has like 1, 2, 3 normal types with Alolan Raticate, the Furret, and the Girafarig. All 3 countered by Escavalier because of my counter, which is a fighting type move. So normal type Pokemons are weak against fighting type, so that's why we're using it. He does have the danger is most definitely Gligar, for which we do have the Drapion in the back. Grottle is also countered by Drapion, because not just by the typing, which is poison, but also because I have the move Ice Fang, which is a 4 times effective damage against both his Grottle and his Gligar. So that's really good. And finally, just for the neutral coverage, we have the Wormadam. It doesn't really have a hard counter to Wormadam, except for maybe Furret with the fist move, what you call it, the Brick Brick. Surprisingly enough, Furret actually has access to a fighting move. Gonna wait for Krishna to respond to us. We've typed to him on WhatsApp regarding the situation, and looks like we are underway. And he does bring up his Girafarig as we predicted the first pick. He does have the confusion. We are going to try to farm him down. We do have nice an aerial select. We get to our aerial before him. He does have access to Shadow Ball, I think. I'm not too sure, to be honest. I do think he has access to Shadow Ball. A bit of a late switch on my part. Will it be a dig or will it be a thing? I'm not too sure. Hopefully it's not a dig. It's a nice slash. Okay. So probably shouldn't have shielded it. Should have guessed that it's not going to be that. Gonna try to farm him down. It is going to be most definitely a nice slash, not a dig. If it is a dig, we are pretty much screwed right now. So it is nice slash. So that's pretty good. So unfortunately we did waste his shield over there. We just want to farm him down. Gonna farm him down. Try to get a shield bait over here. Try to get the shield bait. We are lagging. Hopefully we get the shield bait over here with the Aqua Tail. You might be expecting the crunch perhaps. Some serious lag going on right now, and we do get a shield bait, which is really good for us. And he is going to do it. We are going to let it go. And we actually do manage to survive. Thanks to our dark typing, we're able to survive Psychic. And this is really, really good for us. We do have a shield up, and it is going to be the Grottle. So we are going to go with the Escavalier. Try to just muscle down and try to get the aerial slash to an excellent. If you do manage to get it, and then we are going to try to switch to our Wormadam. Try to get in that neutral confusion damage. If it's going to be a body slam, which we should be able to easily resist, because we are steel type and it is not effective against us. So this should be pretty easy at this point and here on out. And we managed to bag our second win. To be honest, I kind of owe Krishna one, because during the last tournament he actually gave me the win. So I think there is a bit of lag situation going on in the group as well. Wow. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I think it's the fortunately we are having a bit of a problem with my laptop. Not the best thing to happen right now, but yeah, I guess that's happening right now. I think it chose now to happen, so that's sad. So again, do we start off with this Cavalier? It's most likely going to go with the hopefully the stream goes on. We are having a bit of difficulties, but yeah. Okay, so our final match. Sorry for the delay. Uh, we need to predict exactly what he's going to go with. He brought the Grottle, the Giraffari, and the Gligar as predicted last time. This time, we really need to see what he's going to bring. We do need a Drapion and we need a Escavalier. He's going to have to try to bring a Pokemon at the right time. He started off with the normal types last time. We started with Wigglytuff and that Escavalier. Is he going to expect me to bring my Escavalier out again and counter it with a Gligar? That's a real question. So we're going to try to lead off this time with Drapion. Let's see. I'm willing to bet that he's actually going to bring his normal type Pokemon. So I probably should have stuck to my gut instinct. Let's see. Oh wow, okay, so we actually did, okay, wow. So my initial prediction was right. So we actually did manage to do some great predictions this tournament. I mean this round at least. And once again we're at an advantageous matchup with the Wigglytuff and the Wormadam. You can see the Wigglytuff just doing a pretty good amount of damage with the Charm fast move. One of the best hard-hitting fast charge moves in the game right now. We are going to maintain our advantage. We are going to maintain our shield. We do know there's a Gligar in the back, for which we do have a Drapion. So I'm going to try to shield this one. We should be able to get one more shield from him, unless he wants to really keep this Wigglytuff. So he does manage to do it. I think he's going to bring in his Gligar. Or Furret. Okay. So we kind of did see that coming. I'm definitely not going to shield this one. I'm going to bring in the Escavalier. I'm trying to get that Iron Head off. Some bit of a lag over there. Confusion users really are notorious to use, for sure. Really notorious. And he does manage to shield. I'm gonna try to get him to pretty low health. Gonna let this one go because I need to save my shield for Drapion. Yeah, definitely a good option not shielding that one. Yeah, I'm gonna let this one go as well. Right now my priority is to keep my Drapion alive for the Gligar, which is what we're gonna do. So don't really think that lag is an issue. I don't think that's really the factor for it, because we did manage to predict the switches quite well actually. And kind of switch off, and then we just go. Oh damn! Luckily we do have a shield, but yeah, we'll go for the Aquatic. So I think we might actually, so since we do move to the finals, we need to see who we actually are up against. Yeah, we can go all the way back up. Unfortunately having a bit of a situation here. So yeah, that's our win. But yeah, we do actually win. It's kind of bittersweet actually winning against Krishna. So yeah, we're going to update this once again, and we actually won all three matches. That's what I'm going to report, and then go back and see what's happening. We're having a bit of a problem here with the. Just 1 second. We do manage to update the thing. Finally, we're going to see our next participant, who he's going to be. And yeah, so our final, so we actually do make it to finals. We dropped just one game against Freakness, which is actually pretty scary to be honest. I thought I was going to probably lose the third match as well. So in the third round, we have Gautam winning. So actually, we might end up playing against Gautam. And as we know, Gautam has the Bibarel, the Escavalier is going to be our anchor, and we also have the Drapion. So that's the whole scenario over there. And Skipper Lugia managed to beat Navneet as well. So yeah. So let's go ahead and see the teams. Let's see Gautam's team. So again, Escavalier counters the Steelix, the Munchlax, counters the Drapion to an extent. Counters Wormadam actually, and but it's really hard countered by the Powdon and the Golbat. So really need to predict the first Pokemon is going to bring out, for which we are going to bring our very own Drapion or Bibarel. So I think Bibarel is a really good Pokemon to lead off with. It's pretty safe, a pretty safe Pokemon to lead off with. And in the back, you just maintain with the Drapion and the Escavalier. I think that's a good way to go about it. And finally, we are against. And yes, finally. So finally, we actually managed to play against the two-time champion this season of the Pokemon Go Puducherry. Oh fuck! Okay. Let's try to get back up again. Hopefully we get here. And, so we do manage to get. So we are waiting for the invite from our friend Gautam. So we're going to try to catch. We do have a good number of spawns here actually today, thanks to the Genesec event. So we'll try to catch this and then go and try to have a match with him. Let's do it. So we are up against. This is possibly the final match to determine who's going to win this. As determined, Escavalier really good, but countered really hard by two of them. Bibarel is not exactly countered hard by anything per se. So we're going to put Escavalier second and put Drapion third. Actually, let's put Drapion second. Okay, so Drapion second and Escavalier third. Alright, let's go. Let's get this show on the road. We are up against Golbat, which is a pretty good start. We kind of expected that. We're going to try to get him down. He's going to be using just Poison Fangs against us, which we should be able to tank thanks to our beefiness. The battle being pretty good on defense. So I am kind of predicting that he has a couple of ground types in the back, and which is why he's kind of being reserved about switching. We're going to farm down and see what he switches out to, which he does. He switches out to the Hippowdon, which you kind of correctly predict, one of the ground types, so that's pretty good. Perhaps he might have a Steelix in the back, which is also a that's doing neutral damage to us. Probably going to try to shield this one and try to get one shield off from him. We are having a bit of lag on our part. Hopefully we get to Aqua Tail, which we do. We are going to let this probably go against the Golbat or not, I'm not too sure. But we do get it against him. It could be a Steelix or a Wormadam. Okay, interesting. We do manage to get to a Aqua Tail. Then when we just go on ham against him, he is going to most definitely bring out the Golbat. Oh yeah, I really don't know why I shielded that. That was really bad. That could possibly cost me the match now. Yeah. So I should have seen the Poison Fang coming, and for some reason I thought it's going to be Air Slash, and ended up just using it. So I'm not sure if he's lagging or if it actually is a GG. It's really hard to make out if a person is lagging when they're using a confusion user. So yeah, not using a shield, using a shield over there was really bad move. Yeah, we're going to take a lot of damage from that. I mean, it's not effective, but does manage to kill us off. We'll bring in up the battle and finish him off. Gonna ask him if he's okay. I mean, I don't personally see a lot of lag. I mean, there is lag on both sides. It's not like it was just one person. So we will ask him actually if it's okay with him or not. So he did bring the Hippowdon, the Wormadam, and the Golbat, and yeah, we didn't manage to actually counter his team. I'm guessing he wants to just go ahead with the next match. So he's going to probably bring in the Steelix. Maybe Steelix or the Munchlax perhaps. He kind of expected the I guess this time what we're going to do is we're going to take a let's go with Escavalier. I guess Escavalier is pretty good, but he does have the two counters over there. Drapion is going to be a bit of a nuisance as well. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go with the same team. What's he going to bring against my Bibarel though? That's the question. Maybe Womadam, I guess. You know what? Let's just go with Escavalier this time, hoping that he does not bring in the. So I'm going to invite him this time, and that's what we're going to go with. We're going to go with the strategy of going with the Escavalier first, and in case it's something like a Golbat, we're going to switch out to the barrel as a safe switch. I think that's probably the best way to play it. I made a mistake over here. So yeah, so we are up against our final two matches. If we do win this match, we end up winning the tournament, but it's really far from over because we're against one of the best, arguably the best PvP Pokemon Go player in Pondicherry. So yeah, so it's not going to be easy. Let's hope we get our first pick correct and he doesn't fall for our bluff. Hopefully he brings something else other than Hippowdon and the Golbat. Yeah, hopefully we can go through. And this is super stressful actually when you think about it. But it's kind of in a good way. It's like you have the adrenaline kicking in, just wanting to win. It's really fun. I think it's hard to explain when you aren't playing. To be honest, it seems just like a very simplistic game, which it is. It is quite easy to get into, but to master the intricacies, just like any other game, there is some level of depth to the game and some level of mechanics which you need to master and some knowledge about the Pokemons to use as well. So yeah, so that's what's happening. So he is choosing his team. This is the second match of our final. Yes, second match of our final best of three. It is the finals indeed. So I'm gonna ask him to invite me instead. So he's gonna invite me now. Unfortunately, we are having a bit of internet connection issue over here. So he invited me. So we did. Yeah. So let's see. First pick, this thing. Second, a third pick is Bibarel, and the second pick is Drapion. So we need to remember that. So if it is a Drapion or a Golbat, we insta switch to Bibarel. He doesn't have a fire type Pokemon in his team, which is why we kind of, you know, what you call it, kind of relaxed that we don't have a really hard counter to Bibarel. Kind of surprising. You actually got to see a water type or a fighting type component in your team for the Toxic Cup, given the typings. Because steel types are pretty predominant now, because steel types counted others. Okay, so we're up against our final match. Let's see what he brings. He brings in the Gobert again. Unfortunately, he does not call our bluff. So we are going to insta switch to Bibarel, and he is going to switch out. We're going to see what he switches out to, and it's going to be the Wormadam, and we're going to try to farm down. We don't really need to shield much because we're going to save the shields for Drapion and for Escavalier, because Escavalier counters the Wormadam to a degree, and should we take it? Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to take it. Yeah, he's going to die for sure. Or not. So he does do some good work. Hopefully, we might actually get a shield over here, which we do. Oof. This could be a problem. This could be a shadow ball. So we aren't taking any chances. We're going to switch out to Drapion. We'll try to get him down. He's going to switch out to the power down. Try to get to an Aqua Tail. And most definitely going to try to yeah, we should be able to get to our Aqua Tail before him, before he gets to a body slam. I'm going to try to oh wow, okay. Yeah, this is actually really bad. We actually kind of forgot that he had a shield extra, but yeah, I think we're screwed right now. I'm going to try to farm a bit more, and hopefully, yeah, I don't think we're going to win this. Yeah, this is going to be really hard to win. Wow, so he actually does manage to pull off in the last match. That's really cool. That's really cool on his part. Yeah. So regardless of what he puts out, I think he's going to be able to get to the next charge move. So yeah, he should be able to farm me down. Yeah, that was really close, but nevertheless, GG well played. He didn't actually manage to call my bluff and managed to get me down. It's the same team which he used last time. No, nothing changed, and this is going to be the final match. This is the final match. We're gonna have to see what he's going to bring out. I'm going to go with the same comp. I'm going to try something new and crazy. I need to predict what he's going to bring out first. Is it going to be the Wormadam? Is he going to bring something else? That's the real question. It's going to be the what did he bring last time? He brought a Wormadam, he brought a Powdown, and he brought a Gallback. The Powdown this thing I'm counted by Drapion for sure. That is counted by that. So probably not going to start off with that. Yeah, probably safe bet is to start with that. Yeah, I think that's what we should do. Start off with the barrel actually. Start off with the barrel. Establish third. Because we do counter pretty much his entire team with the barrel. His Cavalier. So let's just go with this. Don't think there's any reason why we need to change. And yeah, final match. We are delayed by the lag. We are going with the same team. Let's see how it goes. Final match. Who will take the trophy home? Let's see. I mean, it isn't really a weighted tournament per se, but nonetheless, pretty exciting. So it is our final match, and yeah, hopefully we don't get any disconnections or a lag on both our sides. This is going to be our final match. This is the finals. So he is asking. So we did expect the Womadam. This is what we're going to go for. This time we're not going to make the mistake of shielding for the Golbat. Got to keep my concentration out. Try to keep this going. He did shield this, which means that his team is going to be weak to mine. I'm going to shield this one for sure. So we do manage to shield the Bulbous. He will not shield this one for sure. We are going to let this one go through, and most likely we are going to switch into Drapion. So he does not have a fine type for one of these things. So I'm going to farm him down really well. And whatever comes on the back, I'll try to get him with the Aqua Tail. Try to get the shield, which is the Drapion. Sorry, I mean the Powdon. I am not sure if he has access to the Earth Power, which is why I'm really apprehensive about using it. I have a feeling that his final Pokemon is going to be the Golbat, which it is. I'll try to go for the. It should be able to survive. Okay, so either way, I think it is a win condition for me. I do think it is a win condition for me. Yeah, okay. So I should probably die. Okay. And then I farm him down with my Drapion. Yeah, farm him down with Drapion. Hopefully get to my Aqua Tail before he gets to his body slam, which we do, and we win. Yes, I knew it. No, no, please. No, please give me an excellent. Yes. Wait, does he have a shield though? Does he have the shield though? He does not. We managed to win, and just like that, we managed to take the finals. Woo! So it came down to mechanics in the end, and just like that. So we do manage to win our finals. This is really good. So we actually do manage to win the finals. So round four, Skipulu gets insta one, India second as well. Uh, Vishnu actually managed to beat Krishna, and that's the end. This is a ranked tournament. I don't think this is a ranked tournament. This is just the normal one. This is just the um, this is just the what you call it, a practice tournament. To be honest, it does. I think it's ranked, but it doesn't have much weightage compared to the main tournament which you probably play. So yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We did manage to win our Toxic Cup tournament, Puducherry live on stream. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for joining, and see you guys later. Bye bye.